toys that are just inappropriate.
Excellent idea. All right.
No age restriction on them thing. Like just toys that just shouldn't go to market.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Ranga and Chow. I'm Ranga.
Guys, I'm Chow.
Nice to have you aboard.
Cheers.
Today's topic is by Mr. Chow.
We are going to be talking about inappropriate toys. Whether they're for kids or adults.
The first thing I thought of was adults.
The things that are marketed as toys or recreational use items, and they are just so dangerous.
That doesn't...
Lawn darts. Do you have lawn darts back in your day? Do you know what they are?
No.
I believe they're like, I've never had them after my time. They're just big ass darts that you throw up in the air, and they just come up and they just land wherever. I mean, I think there's a purpose. I think you're like bowling or something.
A lawn dart.
Lawn dart.
It's like you throw it up in the air and hope you're wearing a hard hat.
Yeah. If you ever watched the movie Grown Ups, I think they might have just launched this thing up there.
Well, when you say adult toys, the first thing I think of is sex toys.
Yeah, okay. Maybe my
obviously
phrasing wasn't very great there, my bad.
That big double-ended dildo's good.
If we want to go down that topic, when was the last time you went to a sex shop?
About 15 years ago.
Okay. Back then, did they have big rubber fists or feet for sale?
No.
Guys and girls.
Big rubber fist. What are you going to use that for?
Fisting. But feet. Who's going and buying a big rubber foot to jam up someone or them? Like, okay, I think we've gone a little bit inappropriate on our topic there. So let's get back to generalised toys that are not age suitable.
You mean like whether you're talking about a 3-year-old's gift and it includes batteries that can be swallowed, those little chrome batteries? And
yeah,
things like
right.
that.
Anything that just falls apart easy.
Yeah, yeah.
I love McDonald's for it. McDonald's are my best. We're going to name and shame here because, well...
Yeah, Macca's deserves a bit of shaming.
That's not just generalised, not just Macca's,
Hungry Jack's
and other places
KFC.
where they give the kids toys.
Yeah.
Just the other day, my son got a Happy Meal and it had a kid's toy in it. This thing had 3 parts to it that clicked together. By the time you sat it on the bench, it fell apart, back into the small enough pieces my child could choke on it. How is that a great marketable item to just give out to everybody?
Just so that Macca's don't sue me, I think they're a very reputable organisation and probably did thorough testing on these toys. But you can sue Chow.
Don't get me wrong, I'm sure they pass some sort of...
Rigorous testing?
Yeah, there'll be a regulatory thing that they pass. But our issue is, are the toys suitable?
But wouldn't you think like...
Are they safe? Like, how much does it go back to the parents to be making sure that your child doesn't choke on a plastic toy?
Yeah, like a little...
I mean, for me, I got this toy that fell apart and went, here you go, mate, and I gave him the one piece that was too big for him to swallow, threw the other 2 bits in the bin. Because he doesn't care what they are.
Yeah, well, wait till the day when you're driving through Macca's and you get a Happy Meal and it's a fist. A rubber fist.
It's not a foot, right? Dad, what do I do with this? Son.
That's so wrong on so many levels. That was just out there.
When a man loves a woman, and it just won't do.
You need a Happy Meal.
Get a foot involved. You just got to get a foot in the door, you know?
Shit.
But I mean, what other inappropriate things do they have growing up?
To be honest with you, I think even some of just the basic drones are inappropriate for kids because, yeah, they have little plastic blades, but some of them, like, they can really bloody hurt when they hit you, you know?
Well, myself, as you know, I'm a drone enthusiast, and the new drone that's coming out will do the 0 to 100.
Do they have steel blades or plastic blades?
They're plastic, but
That's the weight, right?
Yeah, you can upgrade to carbon fibre ones and stuff on some models.
That would hurt.
Professional, yeah, that'll just tear you apart.
Yeah.
But this thing will do 0 to 100 in 2 seconds.
What?
Incredibly dangerous, right? The big thing about drones, unless you're a licensed pilot, they have to be in line of sight.
Is that right? 0 to 102 seconds?
And it'll do 140k max speed.
Holy crap, that's better than a Bugatti.
Right? And you're going to put that in the hands of complete strangers,
Wow.
or potentially a child.
Yeah, here you go, 7-year-old Nelson, take this out for a run.
Yes. Parents spend a little bit too much money. They go, yeah, my son wants a drone, I'll get him a drone. This
Wow.
one's new, and they've just unleashed a dangerous weapon. Yeah.
Who knew they could accelerate that fast?
It's incredible.
I'm living in the
I
dark.
have to have one. I need to buy one. I want one. But even that, like, they have limitations in them. The current drone I have will do 500 meters vertical height. 5 kilometres away from your controller.
500 metres, that's like 15,
That's up there.
That's 1,500 feet.
That
is high.
really up there.
That's like a little blip you can barely see.
Now, there are rules and regulations if you're not a licensed pilot or a drone or...
By the way, I am a licensed pilot.
Not for a drone, I bet.
Not for a drone, no.
So you have to
there's a drone licence you need.
Yeah,
there.
you get drone licence and stuff.
That I didn't know.
And particular areas you've got to go into, you've got to notify the AFCA or whatever. So there are rules. And in your guidelines, you're not allowed to let your drone out of eyesight. Now, not intentionally, I have done that. Because apparently if you're watching your screen of your drone and you're flying, checking out how beautiful the landscape is, and you go, wow, 300 metres up, eh?
Yeah.
Nope, I don't see it anymore.
You know they're using drones for delivering stuff now.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine the day you're sitting at home and your drone turns up with a big rubber fist. Or a foot. Here comes my drone. Damn thing's covering a rubber foot.
Hey, what about the days when we just go over drones and the foot just runs itself to your house? Might be a little bit dirty by the time it gets there. But I mean, technology keeps advancing, and are we really keeping on top of the safety side?
But they will be delivering stuff, like they're doing it now.
Oh yeah, and I love that idea. I love drone delivery.
Oh yeah, it's a great concept.
What happens when one just falls out of the sky and lands on your grandma's head as she's walking down to the local shop because she's not so lazy? She wants to go to the
How does
shop.
that work anyway? If I order a pizza with a drone, right, and it knows my address and it comes to deliver it to my address, does it know that there could be trees in the way or branches in the way and stuff like that?
Yeah, look, even the model I've got, it's a fair few years old now. There's the Mavic 2 and now the new one that they've just brought out on test flight specs on, so it's a couple of models old. It still has multiple front sensors, underneath sensors, a rear sensor, so at slow speeds it'll stop before it hits buildings, trees, power lines it will detect. But again, you have, at that stage they had an issue where there was no top sensors, and I have literally launched my drone and I've been standing under a bit of cover and went, it's fine, I'm at my grandmother's house in a quiet little street, launched straight up through the power lines. Luckily, it just clipped the blade and it went and just kept going, but yeah. And again, they will hand these things out to anyone that has the money.
Yeah.
Yes, they have all these instructions and stuff. No one reads fine print. Let's not be silly about this. No one reads it.
Yeah, when
it comes in with a pop-up. You're not allowed to do that? Okay, swipe.
When was the last time you took
fly.
out an insurance policy and you read the policy description? What do they call it? PDS?
Yeah, it's product disclosure statement.
That's it, yeah. Who reads that?
No one. No one does.
No one does.
I mean,
I just opened
probably smart, profitable people that don't go to jail for killing people with drones might, but...
Chow and I just opened a new webcam for me this morning, and we didn't even look at the instructions. You just know, who does that? You just peel the plastic off it, plug it in and go, right, now we'll work this out.
Yeah, once we mastered the unwrapping the plastic part that we've struggled with a bit, I've looked at Ranga, he's looked at me, he goes, do you know how to do this? I went, plug it in, see what it says. Very intuitive, it comes up with little pop-ups, it just does it for you,
I would
right?
be interested to go into a sex shop and see if that rubber fist has instructions on it though. That could be interesting to read.
Yeah. I wonder if there's terms and conditions that you need to read on that.
It's probably the instructions are probably only one line. Push in.
No. It'll have a safety on it saying, not for internal use.
Oh no. Anyway.
So yeah, we went to a dark place on this one.
Well, that's it. We're done for today. We've got to wrap this up.
Is there any other examples you can come up with other than...
Before we get shut down, demonetised.
Yeah, we've ripped on Maccas, we've ripped on drones, we've ripped on everything.
Sex shops,
sex shop, yeah, we've gone to an inappropriate
kids'
level with
toys.
Sex shop.
Oh, that was bad.
Yep, so
right.
I guess in conclusion, make sure you read the terms and conditions, make sure you're aware of all the restrictions with the toys that you are providing to small children or anyone in general.
Absolutely.
Just be aware, be safe, and make sure you're not doing anything so it'll get you in trouble.
Like us.
Like ripping on Maccas.
Guys, thank you very much for watching. Subscribe on that little red button down the bottom there. And don't forget to tick the bell so you get notifications. And if you'd like to support us through Patreon, that'd be great as well. Because that way we can afford to keep bringing you these wonderful pizza clip, these wonderful clips and subjects that we do every day. Take 4. These wonderful.
I'm not editing any of this out either. You're going to look spaz.
These wonderful clips that we do every day. Or leave a comment.
Jump onto our socials, guys. Push us along. Let us know what you think.
I've lost the plot.
Give us some comments. Give us some likes. Like I say, get us out there. Hit us up on our page. We're going to have links to all our merchandise coming out soon.
You're not editing that out, are you?
I'm not editing
You
that out
bastard.
at all.
There you go.
Alright, looks like our real world jobs are catching up with us, so. Guys,
Right.
thank you very much. Enjoy.
Later,
Cheers.
guys. Cheers. Hopefully this will help my stutter.